Hey, good morning. We are here at Sanur Beach in Bali. We're here for some sunrise photography. So I've been walking around for the past 20 minutes to half an hour looking for a good foreground image here at the beach. And there's plenty of these beautiful boats here. So I've been looking for a boat like this that is kind of isolated on its own. There are plenty of these boats over in the distance, but the problem is that they are all very closely packed together. So it looks kind of messy, and this is the only boat that's on its own that I managed to find. So the problem with this boat is that even though it's isolated, it's a little bit in the water, so I'll probably have to wade out, get my feet wet, get my legs wet. The other problem is that it's facing the wrong direction. It's kind of facing lengthwise, parallel to the beach. I feel that compositionally it might work a lot better if it was like pointing towards either the sunrise or pointing towards the camera. You can see the sunrise over in the distance, right up ahead over there. So I'm gonna start setting up my tripod and get a wide angle shot of this. Hopefully the water gets more still and calm, so we get a very nice calm reflection of this. So you guys probably can't see it. You guys can't see it, but the water is much deeper than I thought. So I'm almost waist deep, or just slightly under the waist deep inside the water. Just to get out here, there's plenty of other boats that I can use as a foreground on the beach, but this one in particular is like the end of where all the boats are. It's the last boat, and that gives me an isolated shot. And sometime earlier, the boat somehow has just shifted, so it's actually pointed towards where the sun is rising. The boat is moving slightly, so I can't do an exposure that's too long. And the sun's coming up, so let's focus on getting this shot. Right, so you can see the first shot, 4 seconds, f9, ISO 64. You can see that the boat is, unfortunately, it's moving just a little bit, so we are not getting a really stable shot. So I'm going to fix that in a moment. Let me turn off my vibration reduction. Let's have a 1 second delay. As you can see here, the boat has shifted slightly to the right, so unfortunately my composition is getting a little bit skewed at the moment. So the sun has just came up. It's a bright orange, beautiful ball in the sky. Let's try to get some shots of it. Alright, so I'm really happy with the shots that I got this morning. I only managed to shoot one subject, this one boat over here, because it's the only boat that's isolated. The rest, they're kind of just too cluttered around. And I'm going to go back, hopefully review the shots, and yeah, hopefully we got some good shots from it. Hey guys, we're back for coastal photography again. We're at Bali. This is Mengening Beach. Beautiful tides are coming in. So yeah, I've got my tripod set up right here in front of this rock, and I've taken a few shots, and I've chosen this big rock here as well as this little path that the water is coming is leading straight into the lines of the image, and that's how I'm setting up my composition to be. So the number one thing that I want to talk about with this video is the most important thing I learned for landscape photography. The thing is that to me, the most important compositional element that you can have, that you need to focus on for landscape photography is it's not your rule of thirds, it's not just your leading lines. What to me I think is most important is choosing a really good foreground element. Now, when I hold landscape photography workshops, I used to challenge my students and I tell them, go to any stock photography website, go and look at the landscape photo there. Pick the top 10 photos, and I guarantee you the top 10 photos that you see on any one of those sites, they will show you a landscape with an interesting foreground at the front of the image. Now, the mistake that many people make is that they use a foreground element, they put something in front, and that whatever's in front of the foreground image might not be something that really adds to the composition. It might not be something compelling. So it's important to choose something that really helps with the image. And we're going to walk around here. I'm really pretty happy with the first shot that I got. I'm going to walk around. Hopefully there's some time for us to find an alternate composition for the sunset that we have here. So I found an alternate composition right here. It's just a little rock pool, kind of like the blue water that's inside, mostly because of the reflection. I've got a circular polarizer on, but the composition feels a little bit off with this one. There's like a little too much going on this side, even to the long exposure to blur out the movement, and a little not enough happening on the left side of the image. So I'm going to keep going on and see if I can find a better composition. So I walked a bit further down and I found this composition, which is also kind of leading lines. So I have these two channels of water leading towards the corners of the image. The sun has gotten really low now. I think it's officially set, but I really love the drama that I have in the clouds with this shot. And I'm going to do a really long exposure, say about 20 seconds. 20 seconds right here, and hope for the best. So it's been a really beautiful sunset. The colors are finally fading off, but I'm really happy. I think I managed to get some really nice shots today. So it's a beautiful sunset, but it's getting pretty dark right now, and I think it's time to head back. Here are some other photos that I've taken during this trip to Bali. And if you enjoy seeing this video and you like the content, please give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.